Hello everybody, it's Girl Got Game, and welcome to another Gander episode. Today I am checking out the demo for Forsaker, Dingding&Blade by Blade Lantern Studio. I was reached out to by the devs for this game through email, who asked me if I would mind checking out their demo. I think this is their first game, and I checked out their Steam page and fell in love with the artwork immediately, as well as the description for this game. So the description is a visual novel roguelike hybrid. Two rustic youths embark on a simple mission, descending into a crimson abyss of mutual consumption. In this Darwinian theater, species hierarchy means nothing, only the primal dance of predator and prey. Will you clutch desperately at this broken world? Or forsake it? So from the trailer and the screenshots, there's some card battling involved, which I love. And they are also going to implement a reading mode if you're not into the whole battle stuff, but that is not available for now in the demo. But it is something they're planning upon official release. I think they're aiming for the first half of this year to release this. But anyway, let's jump in and see what we're getting into. Hello, Ian. Level 1, 60 health. Talents? Oh man, we got skill trees. Yes. Alright, what do I want to spend my one and only TP on? Let's see, 5 damage, apply 1 week to the enemy. Should I be waiting until I'm in actual game? Nah, we're doing it live. Deal 5 damage, gain 1 fighting spirit. Deal 5 damage, randomly upgrade 1 card in hand. That could be fun. More HP. Draw 1 more card per turn, could be also nice. All attack cards deal 1 more damage. Okay, and then these things are still in development. Do I want to gain spirit? Weakness to the enemy is kind of nice, not gonna lie. I also like the ability to draw more cards. I'm thinking either full firepower or fight harder, I think. No, flying blade assault or full firepower. I'm gonna flip a coin for this one. Alright, heads for the assault and tails for full firepower. Hiya! Alright, heads. We're gonna go with flying blade assault. Learn. And that's nice. It looks like we can just reset it anytime we want, which is useful. So if I made a horrible decision, we can just come back and do that later. Alright, let's jump into glow bugs. See what we're getting into here. Prologue. Darkness. Okay, looks like I need to use the mouse. A sea of darkness. Dong, dong, dong. A faint knocking sound echoes from afar. It's like a heartbeat, a drum beat, or a knock at the door. Dong, dong, dong. Knocking at the door of fate. When I think about it now, I guess that day was some sort of fateful day. But those living through it didn't know. They could only sit there and take whatever bad luck came their way. Or dong, dong, dong. The knocking fades away like a receding tide, replaced by a human voice calling out. Ian! 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 Oh, hello. Ian, the red-haired boy, snaps his eyes open. Right in front of him is his friend Dai's face. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Whoa! Startled by the large face, Ian jerks back, taking a sharp breath. Dai, Ian's friend. Dai furrowed his brows, pursed his lips, straightened up, lifted his chin, and flicked his blue hair coated with wax. With wax? What's with that look? Girls would kill to wake up to a face as handsome as mine. Ian rolls his eyes and stands up. Yeah, they'd kill to be scared to death by you, huh? Daiei makes a tsk sound.
I'm the one who's freaked out. I've been calling your name forever, and you didn't even blink.
Daiei's words snap Ian back to that hazy dream. He can't recall the details, but a heavy feeling lingers in his heart, refusing to fade. Noticing Ian's silence, Daiei tilts his head, studying Ian's face.
You look like hell. Nightmare or something?
Ian shakes his head.
Can't remember. It's just this heavy feeling in my heart, like something big is coming.
Why bother? In this crazy world, who knows if we'll even make it to tomorrow? Nothing shocks me anymore.
The words are blunt, but they ring true. Ian decides to let it go and changes the subject.
Well, what did Vito want with you so early?
Come on, he's my boss, man. Yeah, you can call him whatever when it's just us, but when others are around, call him Lord Vito, okay? Just do me a solid, bro. Well, never mind that for now.
Daiei leans in, glances around, and whispers mysteriously.
Bro, we're about to hit it big! Ha ha!
What?
Check this out.
Only then does Ian see the medium-sized bag Daiei carries. Wow! That was not what I was expecting. Daiei takes the bag off, unties the ropes, and opens it wide to reveal a strangely colored severed hand. The thumb and fingers curl together, but the index finger sticks out, pointing straight at Ian's face. Ian frowns and looks away. That finger's posture gives him the creeps, looking super uneasy and almost making him gag.
What's this?
A Forsaker's hand! Surprised, huh? Neither have I seen something this rare. The boss grabbed it from those little lords. Heard a lot of people die trying to get it.
Ian's jaw drops and any sense of disgust fades. He looks down at the hand again. Forsakers are man-eating monsters. He's heard the stories, but he's never seen anything related to them before.
The boss called me over this morning to deliver this to Eastertown. There's an underground core smith there. It may look like a gross chunk of meat now, but once the core smith squeezes out the last bit of magic and turns it into a Forsaker core, boom! Big money. When it sells, the boss will cut me in. Just thinking about it makes me... I'll finally clear my tab with you. Might even toss in some extra. Call it interest.
Ian frowns.
Since when do you get such sweet deals? Doesn't your boss usually send Wild Dog and his guys for stuff like this?
I just told you, remember? Some died during the grab. It was Wild Dog and his guys. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? A guy as talented as me? I'm meant for bigger things, just you wait and see.
Daiei ties up the bag and continues.
Why the long face? What do you take me for? I'm just the boss's errand boy, doing the grunt work and scraping by. Never messed with anything dirty. I'm not Wild Dog and his lot. Not one of them has clean hands. And hey, I didn't steal this job. No guilt here.
Why are you so worked up? I'm not feeling sorry for them. I'm just worried this good gig might get you killed. Everyone's jealous of who lands this gig. Who knows who actually killed Wild Dog? Alright, I'll go to Eastertown with you. This place is a mess. I can't let you go alone.
Daiei throws an arm around Ian's shoulder. That face. You good?
I knew it. You'd never let me face this alone.
Ian dodges his arm.
I'm just worried I'll never get my money back if you kick the bucket.
Daiei grins and nudges closer.
Come on, don't worry about it. We're brothers, ain't we? Gotta look out for each other. Come on, move it. No time to waste. Early start, early crash, early home.
Daiei tosses the bag over his shoulder again, dragging Ian along with an arm around him. Their voices blend with laughter and sighs as they bicker and banter, fading until they disappear at the village trail's end. Oh, and now we have the battle. Tap the avatar to view character deck, companions, character talents, and more. Click on the event node to trigger different events. Events are randomly generated during each adventure. When multiple adventure paths are available, this music is very loud in my ears. When multiple adventure paths are available, choose the one that best suits your current situation. Okay. I like options. Once an adventure wraps up, all the cards and resources you've obtained will reset to their initial state. Only your character's level and your companion's bio levels will be retained. So feel free to make any choices you want. If things don't go your way, you can always start fresh. Boop. Can I? Doesn't look like I can access the menu from here. Actually, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Just gonna do that a little bit and also put the sound effects up slightly. Let's try that. Okay, so I've got some sword stuff. I got some defense stuff. And Indomitable is my special, and so is Alkaid Swordplay. Companions. No companions. And that's what I've spent my talent on already. Okay, and this is where we are currently, I guess. Battle. Well, wish me luck against the mushroom! This shows your current AP. Right. When a character has enough AP to cover a card's cost, you can use the card by double-clicking it or dragging it onto a monster. Okay. This indicates the AP required to use each card. These are the active skills available to you. Deal 5 damage. Okay, so that's... Okay, I can't click on it, but... I wonder if I have to charge that up or something? Okay, are you gonna do a 10 attack on me? Because that sounds kind of painful, not gonna lie. So you have 30 health. I can do 14. I can do 2 block and 2 armor. So what is the block and the armor difference? Alright, we're gonna go full out. And then do that, and we'll see what happens. Okay. This shows the monster's actions during its turn, right? Monster attack, monster heal, monster defense. Keep an eye on the monster's actions and play your cards wisely for maximum efficiency. Sounds good. I can do 5th. I might be able to kill it. Battle Fury? Attack deal +1 damage per stack. Ooh, actually, let's do this. There we go. Yay! I win. Victory! Hooray! We got some card reward. I could get more Battle Fury. And get Tactical Swordplay or double your Battle Fury stacks. Or I could skip and get Silver Shields. I don't know what those do, though. Let's get Tactical Swordplay. Companion? Sure. Okay, so I wonder if our health will regen over time or not. We shall find out. After triggering the Invite Companion event, you can invite a companion to join your team. Nice. Companions provide various assistance effects during battles. Upgrading the assistance level grants powerful companion cards for battles. Okay, so there's like 5 levels. So level 1, start combat with 10 block enabled. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we have to pay them to join us. Alright. After inviting a companion to your team, you can click on their avatar to access their info page. Companion's bio level. Upgrading the companion's bio level unlocks their bio stories, which can be viewed in the archive, not available in the demo version. Each time you invite a companion to join your team or upgrade their assistance level, their bio level also increases. Okay. Let's we start with that. We'd have to pay 15 to upgrade them to level 2. I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. Unless it wants me to do that. Okay, we'll leave that alone for right now. Let's jump into Elite Battle. It bothers me that the red dot's there. It's like, you should really think about upgrading. Fine, you know what, I'll upgrade. There you go. I spent my hard-earned whatever coins those are. Alright, let's go into the Elite Battle. Ah, triple mushroom. Okay, so we got 10 armor, 10 defense, and 2 barrier. Let's see. Do I want to do elite? I don't know. Should I do that? Let's do this. So they're going to do 6 damage to us. That's fine. Okay. And I still can't use this, eh? I'm curious about this. I'd like to know how to use that. Ow. They really broke through my thing. Okay, now they're gonna do a block. So, let's do this. And this. And this. Get wrecked. Victory! Yay! I'm winning. Ooh, Selfless Devotion. Deal 6 damage, permanently plus 2 max HP. Or I could do 12 damage and remove a card from my hand. Actually, I'm going to do this one, though. I could do shop, or a random event. Hit me up with that random event. Although, yeah, give me a random event. I'm curious. Bounty Monster. A menacing creature lies ahead, radiating a dark aura. Soldiers offer safe passage for silver shields, or you can brave the challenge, slay it, and claim the bounty. Yeah, give me that bounty. I'll fight you. You can't stop me. After use, card enters transfer library. Okay. I wonder what this is. Mana, start of turn, take 1 damage per stack. Okay. Interesting. That's like a passive thing. Now he's gonna do block. Okay, we'll do that. And then we should just be able to kill it. Yay! Awesome. Last Stand Swordplay. X. Plus 1 extra stack when you gain armor. Or I could lose some health to get 2 action points. Equivalent exchange. 2 health for 2 action points is like a really good deal. Not gonna lie. Now, do I want loot or the core forge? I want loot. The chest is cloaked in a dim, eerie sheen, seemingly soaked in the earth's chill over countless years. Its surface is carved with faint, indecipherable patterns, whispering tales of forgotten times. I get some stuff. Do I have like a save feature at all? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's a rogue, so you're just designed to die whenever. Oh, I can upgrade you again. I can get Battle Bond, 2 energy, gain 2 barrier, remove. Okay, cool. Recovery, and then Big Boss, probably? This is very, it reminds me a lot of Slay the Spire, the way this is laid out, but it's cute. Ow, here comes Fizz. You don't look so good. Come take a break. That looks really good, not gonna lie. Oh. You move. You got like some movement to you.
Cha-oh! I'm Fizz, the Green Light Knight of the Radiant Knights. Helping adventurers is also part of our job. If you're running low on energy, come find me. I'll help you regain your strength.
Oh. Thanks for that little animation, girl. I appreciate you. Alright. Here we go. Boss time. Oh, that is what am I looking at? What is... interesting. Very interesting. So what are you gonna do to me? When gaining Iron Wall, take only 1 damage from attacks. Are you putting that on yourself? Okay, we'll do this. And this. I don't have enough. Dang. I guess either of these. Okay. Alright, so now you've got your Iron Wall. So only takes 1 damage from attacks. You gain some barrier. You're gonna do 16 damage to me. That's gonna kind of hurt. Okay, we'll do this. Thank you. And this. And I can't do that, so we'll hope for the best here. Okay, didn't take any damage, sweet. Now you're gonna heal. We'll apply some weakness to you. Yeah, they only did 1. I'll leave that for right now. I don't really need it. Okay. End. Okay, healed. How do I, like, attack your wall? Okay. Do this. Okay. We're actually getting through it right now. That's good. Nice. Okay. Cool. Alright, that went back up. Time to block again. We'll do this. I could do this and then play all my cards, but it doesn't really help me, so I'm gonna do this and do this. Okay. End. I took some damage, that's fine. I did 1, I did 8. Nice. Okay. And that, do this. Some more weakness is always a good thing this time of year. Alright, now he's got the wall again. Okay, we'll do this. That didn't really help me. Alright, this and this. Just try to... I guess this is just telling us what we have active, not that this is something we can apply. I keep wanting to see if I can use it in some way, but... maybe I can't use it right now. Because it does say, like, deal 5... Ah, there we go. So you have to do that, then click on the thing. Okay. I've learned how to use it, finally. Alright, you're gonna heal, so let's just kill you. There we go, yay! Alright. Pretty decent boss fight. Had to do some thinking. Execute non-boss. If they're less than 50% HP. Add a demonic card. Sure, I'm intrigued. Battled 4 times, got 191 silver shields, took me 21 minutes, and 38 holy shields. Seems pretty decent. Okay. So it looks like they got 5 chapters unlocked right now. We'll see how far we can get. We made it through the prologue at least without dying, so that's a win in my book. Let's see if we can get some more story. After a grueling fight, the two finally fend off the monsters and duck behind a massive boulder, gasping for breath as they lean against each other.
Damn, I'm beat. These monsters just won't quit, coming at us in waves. What, they out enjoying the weather or throwing us a damn parade? It's never ending. Geez, my hair's a mess now.
Ian catches his breath and grumbles.
Who picked this path anyway?
You didn't say no, did you? Damn. If we don't make it to the Guardian camp before dark, we'll be toast before we even get close to Easter Town.
Quit whining. Just ditch that thing in your bag. The monsters are all after it anyway.
Ditch it? Are you kidding? It's money, and my ticket to survival. If the boss finds out, you'll be weeding my grave next year. Well, how about a deal? Give me 100 silver ingots and I'll dump this cursed thing, then hit the road and make my fortune. You go tell that old village chief, when I strike it rich, I'll buy him 100 wigs and dump him on his head. That'll shut him up about blaming me for his baldness. He didn't have much to lose anyway.
Pay back what you owe me first, then we'll talk.
Seriously? 100 silver shields? Wait, I only owe you. Whoa! I knew it! You've been hiding a stash from me! And you were pretending to be broke. Not cool, man!
Well, I'm going back to the village. Go handle this yourself.
Hey, wait! Come on, Ian! You can't just let your main debtor walk into danger. If I bite the dust, who's gonna pay you back? Keeping me safe is keeping your money safe. Be a responsible creditor.
Before he can finish, Ian raises a hand to cut him off.
Quiet down, it's deafening. Look over there, is that?
Dai shades his eyes and squints for a moment. On the other side of the woods, a faint, translucent phantom sigil floats above the treetops.
Hey, that's the Guardian camp.
He grins, then bursts into laughter.
Ha! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Told you we'd make it! Ha ha!
Well, who was it that said we were doomed just now?
Hey, things change. Lighten up, don't be so hard on your bro. Let's go! We'll be safe once we hit the camp.
Dai, who looked half dead a second ago, now perks up. He grabs Ian and drags him forward.
Hey, quit pulling me, will you?
Used to Dai's dramatics, Ian grumbles but doesn't resist. They keep moving, rushing past the boundary and into the camp. Finally safe, they collapse onto the ground and catch their breath. The Guardian camp, as its name implies, is a defensive barrier set up by the Divine Corpus Church, the supreme sect of Helland, to protect adventurers from monsters and the Forsakers at night. Inside the camp, a few other adventurers who arrived earlier are scattered around. They cast a brief, indifferent glance at Ian and Dai, but say nothing, quickly looking away.
Oh, that was close.
Lucky I tagged along or you'd be dead, not rich. Didn't expect the residual mana from Forsaker remains to attract so many monsters. Hope this barrier's strong enough.
He looks up at the phantom sigil floating above. Dai raises an eyebrow.
It'll handle monsters and regular Forsakers, right? Can't say for the stronger ones, though. But who'd even come to this godforsaken place? Not worth their time. Well, if some big shot shows up, bring it on! I want to see what they've got!
Ian shoots him a glare.
Stop! Don't jinx it!
Relax, don't be so worked up. Look, see that? A sacred charm, a level 3 spell. Fancy stuff, you know. Chill, the Divine Corpus will protect us.
Ian's eyes widen slightly.
Never knew you were such a devout believer after all this time.
Hey, don't mess with the gods.
The two fall silent for a moment.
Wait, seriously? You're for real?
Ian's eyes widen. His friend's never been one to take things seriously. Dai stays quiet, sitting cross-legged with his eyes down, thumb rubbing the almost dried monster blood on his other hand. After a long pause, he finally speaks.
Well, I've been saving up to...
Before he can finish, ah man, I'm so curious. Before he can finish, sudden footsteps interrupt and the camp welcomes new visitors. A sturdy land beast pulls a massive cage, guided by an elderly man in black robes, slowly entering the barrier and stopping not far from the two.
Reunion!
If anyone gets that reference, you get a cookie. The cage is packed with ragged people. Men, women, old and young. Some wrap themselves in dirty robes, while others, disheveled and barefaced, gaze out with dull, lifeless eyes.
What's that?
Slaves, probably. There's a slave market in Eastertown. Boss said they auction them off monthly. Guess we're catching the show.
This person's catching my eye. I wonder who that could be. They're a little different from the rest. Ian rarely leaves the village. The farthest he's been is Eastertown. He's seen slaves following their masters in town, but never like this, jammed in a cage like animals, crammed shoulder to shoulder. Gazing at their state, Ian whispers,
No one's born a slave. Were they taken or tricked by slavers?
Dai seems stirred by the sight too, letting out a long sigh.
In this cruel world, ordinary folks starve to death one day and get killed the next. Compared to slaves, it's just dying inside a cage or outside. Dead's dead. No one mourns, no one remembers. Not much difference.
Dai.
Alright, let's drop it. Time for bed. We'll leave early tomorrow.
He waves a hand, lying back and resting his head on his backpack. Ian hesitates, then stays silent, his gaze shifting away from the prisoner cart. He stares ahead, lost in thought. Night falls. Dai is already asleep, but Ian struggles to drift off. He tosses and turns, trying different positions, but sleep won't come. With a sigh, he sits up slowly. The campfire's out. In this pitch-black night, Ian sees only the vague figures of people lying on the ground and the prisoner cart's shadowy outline, darker than the night itself. Ian stares blankly at those shadowy figures. The breeze caresses his face, carrying the scent of the forest. With the breeze, a stray glow bug drifts in, its yellow glow flickering and weaving through the air, fluttering past Ian's ear and making its way toward the prisoner cart. Dong! Ian's heart skips a beat. Yellow glow. It reminds him of the dream from this morning. Ian's grip tightens involuntarily as he watches the glow bug approach the prisoner cart in the shadows, hovering near the rear and floating up and down, refusing to leave. Though faint, the glow illuminates the cart's rear bars. Slowly, a slender arm emerges from the darkness, reaching out between the bars. In an instant, a gleam slices through the dense darkness. The glow bug dances and weaves its way up, tracing the fingers, wrist, forearm, and upper arm, spiraling like a gentle serpentine embrace. Ooh. The intricate patterns on the hand, bracelet, and arm flicker and fade, slowly unfolding, drawing Ian's eyes deeper and deeper from his vision straight into his soul. Ian's breath catches. All he hears is the pounding of his heart, echoing loudly in his ears. Dong, dong, dong. His heart is in a vice, struggling to burst with each pounding beat that leaves him dizzy. Ian is overwhelmed, but can't tear his eyes away, gazing deeply into this enigmatic, pale revelation shrouded in timeless, eternal darkness. That is certainly a sentence, my goodness. The glow bug halts at the edge of the bars, drifting back down the arm to rest on the finger. The finger gently caresses the glow bug, then the thumb and other fingers slowly curl, leaving the index finger extended. Suddenly, it snaps around, pointing straight at Ian. It's the same pose as the severed hand in the bag! Dong! Ian's chest tightens in horror, his mind exploding, shattering the enchanting visions and the fluttering glow bug into fragments. He screams and jolts upright, nearly crashing into Dai in front of him.
Jeez. What's going on with you lately? Every time I wake you up, you give me a heart attack.
Oh, that was another dream? Wonderful.
What?
Ian's still in a daze, the sunlight piercing through his eyes. The place is empty, with no adventurers in sight and no prisoner cart anywhere.
Those people last night.
Dai shrugs.
Gone. Couldn't wake you, boss. We'd have left hours ago. Oh well, guess we're playing catch-up now. Perfect. Come on, speed it up. With the sun high, fewer monsters are out. We gotta move fast and make it to town before dark.
Yeah.
Ian is still a bit dazed. The prisoner cart, the glow bug, the arm. He can't tell what was real or a dream or what any of it means. All he can do is follow his friend's lead and keep running. So let's fight again. Ah, man, story's getting intriguing, though. I have to invite you again? Oh my goodness. You were... Wait, I can only upgrade... I guess that... I guess you would be overpowered soon. Fine. Yeah, I'm helping you. Why am I paying you money? Now I gotta upgrade you again as well. The audacity of Dai. Do I want to battle or... I wish I could scroll up, but it doesn't seem... Oh, there we go. I can kind of look ahead a tiny bit. If I go here, I have to go here. If I go here, I have to go here. Oh, I want loot, though. The chest is cloaked in a dim, eerie sheen, seemingly soaked in the earth's chill over countless years. Kind of seems to be the same. Okay, get me some stuff. Random event. A thief flaunts spoils from a slain adventurer. Worse than monsters, he looks tough. Defeating him won't be easy, but the fight could make you stronger. Upgrade 2 random cards in your deck, but lose 20 HP. 20% HP. Sure. Nothing happens, or another random event. Random event. The fell entwined with these holy shields has ensnared your wrists. Proceeding risks severe harm. Halting now won't spare you unscathed. This fell may intermittently render you powerless. So I can either lose health or gain this in a demonic card. I still don't know what the demonic card does, so let's find out. And then I can do a battle. Or another random event. Let's do a battle and see what happens. More mushrooms. Okay. Okay. Might as well do that. Apply some weakness. You're going to do mana damage. And this. Okay. Let's do some Indomitable. Basic swordplay, 0 to play it, which is nice. And this, and this. Yay! Cool, got some of my health back. We love to see that. Place a card from graveyard on top of deck. Next removed card stays. Discard hand gives you an action point and 1 card per card. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do I want traps or traps? I guess I'll go traps and then I have options. In this dark corner, Mushroomling spreads its spores, silently invading adventurers' senses. The spores waltz in the air, weaving a web of illusions that trap both sight and mind of adventurers. Illusion strikes within 5 steps, can't distinguish the path. Oh, now I don't know. I know this was the Core Forge, so let's take a look at what that is.
Yoo-hoo! Welcome to Ermite's Core Forge.
What? Why is it here?
Shh! If you found it, it's fate. But remember, what happens here stays here. That's the rule. Yoo-hoo!
Okay, cool. So, I can upgrade. I cannot... Alright, you can engrave cards in the Core Forge. Engraving allows you to select a card from your deck and add an additional effect to it, enabling a more flexible combat experience. Each card can only have 1 engraving. If you engrave a card multiple times, only the latest effect will remain. You can only engrave once in the core forge per session. Engraving effect of space returns the deck top after play. Engraving effect of heal, play to restore 5 HP. Let's do... I'll do that one of the defense ones, I think. Okay, cool. And I can just also upgrade. So it costs 75 to upgrade. Ah, it only costs 1. That seems reasonable. Thank you. Ah, and then the price goes up. Yeah. Okay, cool. Also, what is this? What is this little thing? I'll take that. We'll go to the middle. A random event. I can get another demonic card, but I get some money. Monsters decimated the cavern, scattering bodies. The air reeks of blood and fell. Flea instinct screams, yet a glow from the wagon catches your eye. I'll take the demonic card. I still don't know what that does yet. This is gonna be a fight. Let's go this way. More illusion. Okay. Ah! Yeah, give me some health. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Oh, and now a story. I'm okay with this. Not long after leaving the Guardian camp, monsters close in again. The two fight and run, dodging and weaving as they push forward. Despite the constant troubles, Easter Town finally comes into view. Dai is worried and casts a wary glance around, muttering,
If you hadn't slept in, we'd have been here hours ago.
Oh, so we gotta catch up for lost time. If we're late, honey wine's on me.
Honey wine? That's fancy. Or better yet, just give me 100 silver shields now. When I hit it big, you'll be rolling in benefits. Think big picture, buddy.
Piss off.
90 silver shields, then. Come on, don't be such a tightwad at your age. Look, a guy's gotta spend to earn big.
Uh-huh. Well, the town looks nice. Ian wishes he could stuff his ears with cloth. A man this talkative deserves to be captured by monsters in silence for good. Dang. But no monsters show up, and Dai keeps yapping all the way to Easter Town. After wandering around and asking half the town, they finally find the hidden wine cellar in an alley. Hey, it's this guy again. As they step inside, they bump into a towering figure. They have to look up to see his face, but the sight leaves them stunned. Standing nearly 2 meters tall, this man sports a funny pink hat. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that the first time. Resembling a pink-capped iron tower in the bar. With sleepy eyes, he lazily wipes a glass with a cloth while casting them a casual glance. Pink hat man.
Yoo-hoo! What do we have here? Can't just barge into Hermite's place, boys. This is the finest wine cellar in Easter Town, not a place for punks like you. And even if you're here for a drink...
Hermite lowers his voice, winking his left eye.
You gotta be there at night.
Dai's eyes sparkle as he leans on the bar.
Oh? Night drinks are different from the day ones? Yoo-hoo! Of course! Day drinks are just sharp blades, but night drinks are soaked in the nectar of night blooms.
Dai looks like he's found a kindred spirit.
Wow! Hermite, tell me more about the night...
We're not here for drinks.
Buzzkill.
Hermite lazily wipes another glass.
Yoo-hoo!
It's quite a disgrace for non-drinkers to come to a wine cellar and ignore all these fine vintages. Besides, I've got an engagement, but my guest appears to be a no-show.
With that, Hermite stretches his neck to take a peek outside. Dai leans in, shoving Ian aside, flashing a big, sincere smile.
Well, how rude. Totally wasting your time. A rule breaker probably doesn't have much worth taking. Never mind them. Check this out instead.
Dai did not take off the bag, but just moved it from behind to the front, pulling open a corner of the bag towards the boss. Hermite leans on the counter and peers inside.
Wow. A Forsaker's severed hand, well.
Dai ties up the bag and slings it back over his shoulder.
So? Rare stuff, huh? Cost me 5 silver shields just to bribe the gate guards to bring it in.
Hermite purses his lips and shrugs.
Well, only rare around here, I suppose.
Dai grins and rubs his hands together.
Oh, not even this impresses you. A true expert, huh? Guess we came to the right place. Sipping fine wine, forging cores. Maybe come back tonight for some nectar.
Hermite chuckles, his pink hat wobbling on his head.
Yoo-hoo! Of course! I've forged as many Forsaker cores as I've collected nectar. You've got good taste, kid. I like that. Tell you what, 500 silver shields, special discount.
Dai's smile freezes.
What?
Hermite blows on the wine glass and wipes it down with a cloth.
Even a lower grade Forsaker like this goes for 600 silver shields out there. 500's a steal. And that's just 'cause I like you. If your buddy here asked, I'd charge him 1,000. Well, feeling touched?
Dai forces a smile, tapping the counter with his hand.
500? We haven't even had a drink yet and you're already talking nonsense. 500 could get you a whole corpse forged. This is just a severed hand. 50's more than fair. And didn't you just call this thing common? Now you're charging like it's rare?
Hermite squints one eye, holding the glass up the other and peering inside. Then he shifts his gaze over to Dai.
What? Got a problem? Yoo-hoo! Just praised your taste, but turns out you're clueless. Even the worst Forsaker starts at this price. Can't afford it? Scram. Forget forging cores. I won't even sell you a drink.
A flicker of anger crosses Dai's face, but he quickly composes himself, forcing out another smile.
Haha. Come on, overcharging's just bad business. Gotta keep customers coming back, right? Besides, it's just a hand, not a whole body. For an expert like you, it's a breeze. Alright, how about this? I'll bump it up to 60. Just toss it in when you're forging other Forsakers and... easy breezy, time and effort saved.
Hermite puts down his glass and flashes a bright smile at Dai.
Yoo-hoo! Such a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Just trying to help. Makes things easier, right?
Well, how about you take my job then?
Hermite's smile drops, his gaze turning cold.
If it's so easy, why don't you handle it yourself? I hate paupers, especially clueless ones. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Forget what I said earlier. 800 silver shield or no deal.
800?
Dai's eyes widen.
Yoo-hoo! That's the price. Can't afford it? Get lost. That's the rule.
Rules, huh? Fine. Here's your 800. Take it.
Dai's face darkens as he slams his money pouch onto the counter. Hermite glances at the flat pouch, but doesn't reach for it.
You kidding? That's not even close.
That's 800 right there. Count it yourself.
Trying to scam me, huh? Looking for trouble.
He rolls up his sleeves. Dai chuckles.
I paid, right? Don't push your luck. Count it now. If it's short, well, this place doesn't look too safe. I'll keep you safe for a few days and call it even for the protection fee.
Hermite's eyebrows shoot up, his hair bristling so hard it tilts his pink cap.
How dare you! A punk trying to shake me down? You think my muscles are just for show? Ha ha! Protect me! You're way out of your league!
Dai sneers, pulling out the severed hand and pointing its raised index finger at Hermite's head.
Guess I gotta flash some skills, huh? Forging's your thing, but protection, that's my specialty.
Hermite swings a fist straight at Dai's face, determined to throw the punk out of his shop. But the fist suddenly stops, caught midair by a hand. Ian holds steady against the massive fist. Oh dang, Ian! His gaze fixed on its owner.
Boss, we're not looking for trouble, but this hand needs to be forged today. Otherwise, he won't leave. Name a fair price. Let's not make this ugly.
A flicker of surprise crosses Hermite's eyes. He didn't expect his punch to be caught so easily, but it's gone in an instant.
Huh. Good cop, bad cop, huh? Doesn't matter. Either way, someone's gonna hit the deck.
With that, Hermite swings his other fist straight at Ian. Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? I guess we'll upgrade this. And once more with feeling. Yeah, I got another action point. I guess we'll do the full firepower. Eeny, meeny, miny, mouse, catch a tiger by the tail, if you all alone, go any, meeny, miny, mouse. Ah, it's a fight. How did we get out of that fight? We're just like, now we're in the woods again all of a sudden. Hiya. And another weakness. You're gonna do some damage. Well, my health regen, which is nice. I could redraw. Guess I might as well do that. Okay, I'll do... Well, I don't really need to do that. I've got this already. Okay, we'll do this. Ah, the demon stuff! No, I've been demoned! It was a waste! I could get some barrier. I wrecked myself. I tried to be real smart and it didn't help me. Thank you. And that. I should have just killed it. What am I doing? I could have just killed it so easily, and now I gotta pay the price for my mistakes. Okay, there. And there. Okay. That was a little bit of a mess, but we persevered and we made it through anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, gain equal block when you gain armor. That's nice. Parry stance. Yeah, give me that. Boop. I could remove a card, which would be nice. Yeah, let's get rid of a card. What do I want to get rid of? Oh, yeah. This. Delete that. Thank you! That's great! It's always important to delete cards. Oh god, a new enemy. A greater. Looks like a rat that lost its eyeball. You're gonna do severe wound. And weak. Okay. That sounds like fun. Let's do this. Do this. I could do all or nothing. You know what? We'll just do this, and this, and this. Okay. Oh, and I can also do that. Nice. And then... We basically just kill you, maybe? Not quite. I guess I'll put this on. I'm fine. Oh yeah, you had block, that's why. Okay, cool. Yeah, the battle system is like fairly simple. I haven't, even with me completely messing up the last fight, it's been pretty good. Restore for each hit taken this turn, +3 max HP. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I can finally see again. I could do an elite battle. I can upgrade you again, eh? You're all maxed out. Fun. Let's do a random event. Yes, let's remove another card. Get rid of that. Delete. I don't need recovery, so I guess we'll do a battle. Gain equal block when you gain armor. I assume this just is for the entire round. Let's try it for fun. Okay. I could gain 4 barrier. Let's do this first. Okay, we'll do this, and this, and this. That should be pretty good. Okay, we'll play this, and this. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we can play all of these. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. More of that, and that. There we go. It's dead! Yay. I wonder when the game's done if it'll have difficulty levels, or if it'll just be one standard difficulty. Ooh, 25% max HP is damage. Sweet mead. Next attack card triggers 1 extra time. Ooh, I like that though. Okay. Let's do a random event. Select 1 card from 20 to add to your deck. Sure. What do we got? Bird Swordplay. Deal 9 damage. Place a card from graveyard on top of deck. That's nice. Trigger basic swordplay and defense twice. Deal 4 damage 2 times. Deal 5 damage 2x times. Suffer 2 weak. Anything else that looks kind of interesting? Let's do bird swordplay. And I can upgrade it? Or is it just showing me what happens when I do upgrade it? Probably the latter. I've got some muns. Let's go to the Core Forge. Okay, so now it just keeps getting progressively expensive. It doesn't start back at 85 or whatever it was. Fair enough. Let's do this one. We'll upgrade. And that's all I can do right now. We'll do another random event. Remove another card. Let's see, what should we get rid of this time? One of the boring ones. Yeah, we'll get rid of one of the basic sword plays. There we go. And then we'll do another one. Nah, you know what? That's fine. We'll just go to the boss. Let's do that. Oh, right. We're fighting you. How fun. This is great. All right. I'm going to play this. 224 and he's going to do 15 damage to me? Yikes, my dude. That's a big ol' yikes. Okay, we'll do this. Whew! I'm alive! Let's see. Do that. And I could do unyielding. And bird swordplay? What else do I want to put on here? That one. More defense. Okay, I'm alive. Cool. Do that. Don't have some great defense options this time, which is unfortunate. And this, I guess. Okay, I got some armor back from that. That's fine. We're okay. So he's just like coming out swinging. Chop, 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 chop. Cool. I could do chain strike and then this. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, this, I guess. We'll do this. Ah, and some healing. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Keep me alive. Oh, 17! 17! Mamma mia. I could get some barrier and... Okay, give me that. And I could heal. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Do this. And do this. And this again. And this. There we go. This fight's actually gonna take a little bit of time. Woo! Alright. This. And this. And... I can give myself some battle fury. That'll be nice. Yes. And... yes. And yes. Okay. Sweet. This. We'll do this and this. Okay. I don't know if that, like, max HP going up is actually working in my favor. It may not be. He's gonna do 19? Holy crap. Okay. Let's do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Let's put this at the top, I guess. Ooh-yah! Fun. He's gonna hit me for 20. Yikes! And hiya! Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Yes to this. 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 And then this. And... yeah, we'll do that again. Okay. Not doing too badly. Honestly, this is going pretty good. There we go. That'll work. Do that again. Shield. And then this. Ow. We'll do that. We might be able to kill him. Yay! We did it! We win! Awesome. Whew. Ooh, copy a card. For each battle fury, plus 1 extra damage. I like the mirror. Alright, let's finish off this story and then we'll wrap this up. Ian knocks Hermite to the ground. Oh my, we messed him up. Hermite lies on the floor, clutching his nose and groaning, his pink cap knocked aside. Dai raises an eyebrow.
Well, well. Looks like the boss hit the deck first. How's that for protection, huh? Good enough for you?
Tears well up in Hermite's eyes.
You? Who? I get the rules. 50. 50 silver shields!
Now we're talking! See, it wasn't so hard, was it? Friendly deals mean happy customers and repeated businesses. Here, take the deposit.
Dai shakes out the silver shields, counts them, and tosses them onto the counter.
Half now, the rest when we check the goods. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Then he crouches down and flashes a grin at Hermite.
Boss. Sir, I can trust you, yeah? No cutting corners, no extra surprises. A pro like you wouldn't make things hard for me, would you?
Hermite shakes his head hard, eyes brimming with tears.
Good. Then I'll rest easy. I'll definitely try your signature brew when we're back. The night one. Don't worry, I'll pay.
Dai flashes a satisfied smile, shaking Hermite's hand with the severed hand. Okay, then stands up and walks out of the wine cellar with Ian. They navigate through the alley and back onto the street. Dai lets out a long breath and glances at his partner.
Huh. That old swindler trying to rip me off. He doesn't know whom he's messing with. No way I'd come here without knowing the price. My boss would skin me alive if I slipped up. Oh right, you didn't get hurt, did you? He's so strong.
Ian shoots him a look.
Thanks. Took you long enough to ask.
Come on, I'm just worried about you.
Fine. Next time it's my turn to worry about you then.
Ian fires back, then pauses, realizing something.
You said we'd come back for drinks in 2 weeks. Where are you getting the money for that?
Dai's eyes dart around.
Ahem. Well, I've got you here, don't I?
Ian frowns, but Dai cuts in before he can speak.
You said you'd buy me drinks if we were late. Just giving you a chance. Forget that. I'm gonna grab some stuff. It's not every day we come to town. We can turn a profit by taking some goods back to the village.
Before Ian can react, Dai dives into the crowd. Ian wants to ask if Dai's planning to dip into his boss's money, but Dai's already gone. Shaking his head lightly, he considers finding a spot to nap while waiting. Then a faint knocking sound reaches his ears. Uh-oh, dong dong. Dong, dong, dong. Ian stops. Before he can focus, the sound comes again. Dong, dong, dong. This isn't an illusion. Ian hesitates for a moment, then heads towards the source of the sound. Turning the corner, he sees the fountain square of Eastertown ahead. The poolside is crowded with people, and at its center stands a wooden stage as tall as 2 men. Guards clad in leather armor, wielding spears and shields, patrol around, occasionally shooing away those who get too close. A muscular man stands at the stage's edge, striking a large drum with drumsticks. Dong, dong, dong. The thunderous beats draw in passers-by, captivating their attention. At the stage's center sits a huge cage, crammed with people cloaked in tattered robes. Their faces and bodies are concealed, revealing only the iron rings and chains encircling their necks. Is this a slave auction? Ian stops. As an old man dressed in black steps onto the wooden stage, the drumming stops. Ian stares at him for a moment, then his eyes widen. It's him, the black-clad escort from the slave cart. Memories of last night's surreal encounter fled back, and Ian can't help but glance at the cage. Members of Carter. Could the owner of that bracelet be in there too? The old man slowly circles the area, giving a slight bow to the crowd. Then he walks to the cage, pulling someone out with a chain and shoving them to the front. People below rise on their toes and crane their necks. With a swift motion, the old man yanks off that person's robe. In that very moment, Ian's heart tightens. But before Ian's eyes stands a short, slender man. His upper torso wobbles as the robe is yanked off, almost causing him to lose his balance. But the old man swiftly tightens the chain, steadying him. Then the man's head droops weakly. There is no bracelet or patterns on his hands. Ian unconsciously exhales a sigh of relief. He doesn't know why he was tense, or whether he wanted to see the owner of that bracelet again, or not. The old man bows to the crowd again, then grabs the man's hair, forcing him to raise his head. Pain distorts the man's face.
Oldster. Esteemed gentlemen, lovely ladies, I'm your devoted servant, the Carter, and I'm here to extend my warmest greetings to you all. This is a carefully selected treasure. If it sparks any of your interest, it'd be our greatest honor. Look here, my lords, take them home. For just 20 silver shields, or perhaps a bit more, you can own this slave and his loyalty. Yes, loyalty! They'll serve you with eternal devotion, even their life. You'll be his master, his god. Come now, my lords. Your humble servant here awaits, ready to bow in the dirt, in awe of your generosity, your greatness.
What's all this crazy talk? Look at him. He's half dead. Won't even last the day, let alone do any work.
Ah, my lords, here's the thing. This man hails from the Red Rock clan of the Banished Land. He might be an unfamiliar face around here, but quite common in the capital. Their blood is a treasure. It restores the vigor of youth, erases wrinkles, and lets you relive the thrill of youth again. Isn't that a better deal than getting a brute for manual labor?
The man trembles violently at the old man's words. The crowd begins to whisper.
Really? Don't lie to us.
Rest assured, my lords. Doubt not our sincerity. This offering is guaranteed by my honor and life.
The chatter among the people grow louder. Soon someone shouts a starting bid and another quickly raises it. Amid the old man's coaxing and the crowd's growing excitement, the price climbs through several rounds before settling with a merchant from Eastertown. The old man releases his grip on the man's hair, but the man doesn't lower his head. He stays frozen, staring blankly at the sky. The old man bows to the winning bidder.
Thank you for your generosity, my lord. Please accept the deepest respect from your most loyal servant. If you could spare a little kindness, it might extend his service to you. May you enjoy your purchase.
The old man claps his hands and a guard steps forward, taking the chain from him. The man's legs buckle, barely able to stand, and he's half dragged off the stage. The old man turns back to the cage, pulling out the next slave, and the auction continues. Ian witnesses the slave auction. Their pain, the old man's cruelty, the crowd's apathy, sicken, sadden, and enrage him. He longs to blame, help, but can't. Ian hates it all and hates himself too for being powerless to stop the evil or save a soul. Standing here, he feels his own insignificance and helplessness, overwhelmed by relentless waves of pain and guilt. If gods truly exist and keep watch over us, how could they permit such brutality? Maybe swift departure is the only escape from this overwhelming tide of emotions, but Ian's feet seem rooted to the ground. His gaze shifts to the cage, and a question surfaces in his mind again. Could that person be inside? If they don't show up until the end, then maybe they escaped? It's a wishful thinking, but once hope takes root, it grows wildly. Oh gods, if you have even a shred of mercy left. Ian's lips move silently in prayer. Even if it's self-deception, he has no choice but to pray to the gods sincerely, hoping that the bracelet's owner doesn't appear at the auction. Every time the old man pulls off a slave's robe, it's like a slow torture for Ian. His heart tightens as the robe is lifted, then relaxes when he confirms it's not that person, only to be immediately consumed by guilt and sorrow for those being auctioned. As the number of slaves dwindles, Ian grows more tense, his fists clenched, his breath quickening. When only one person remains in the cage, Ian's heart races wildly. The drums strike up again. Dong, dong, dong. The crowd, fueled by rounds of bidding, hits a peak of frenzy and excitement. Come on, the next one! The person in the cage slowly rises. Dong, dong, dong. Ian's heart hammers as if trying to burst from his chest, the drum beats growing faster. A chain hangs around their neck, and the old man guides them out of the cage. This time, the old man shows unusual patience, neither forcing nor rushing, allowing them to walk to the stage's center at their own pace. The old man steps forward, gripping the robe, but doesn't pull it off immediately. The noisy crowd gradually falls silent, holding their breath in anticipation. Dong, 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 dong. A buzzing fills Ian's ears, making it hard to tell if it's his heartbeat or the drums. Dong! The final beat strikes like a hammer. The robe lifts. In a flash, something flickers. The metal bracelets rest on pale, delicate wrists, no longer shrouded in darkness or mystery, now glowing faintly in the sunlight. Ian is struck, his mind going blank. It's over, his prayers unanswered. The worst has happened. His gaze is fixed on the bracelets and what lies beneath them. But those white arms bear no patterns. Ian blinks, stunned. Is this not the one? But the bracelets? His thoughts are a tangled web of confusion. Then it hits him. He was so focused on the hands, and he never saw the face. His gaze lifts. Later, Ian replayed this moment countless times, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't recall what he had seen in that split second. Look at her. A dream and a shadow merge with his mind's fabric. Perhaps the blinding sunlight and dancing fountain mist coalesce into sudden solid reality. Her face, eyes, and lips, ash-gray hair framing their striking vividness, outshine the bracelets and markings. Whether she's the one no longer matters. Not her identity, but her existence. She stands there, right in front of him.
Wow, she's stunning.
Daaye slips in beside Ian, his voice snapping Ian back to reality. Next to the old man stands a slender girl with gray hair, her robe now discarded. An iron ring and chain hang around her neck, but these cold shackles only enhance her beauty, adding a touch of melancholy and mystery. The girl glances at the crowd, then lowers her eyes. The crowd buzzes with excitement.
A stunning beauty from the unclaimed land. Need I say more? My lords, let's proceed.
It's like a drop of water hitting boiling oil, with bids pouring in one after another.
200 silver shields! I'll pay 200! They've lost their minds. Starting this high? Most folks couldn't save that much in a decade.
200 silver shields once?
300!
Oh, we have 3.
350! 500! Back off! She's mine! Holy! These people are nuts! Ugh.
The girl just stands there, eyes lowered, as if the auction has nothing to do with her. The bids hit 800.
800 silver shields once. Any more bids from our generous patrons? 800 twice.
2,000 silver shields! Our lord offers 2,000!
The crowd falls silent for a moment. Then whispers ripple through, but no one raises the bid. Upon hearing the word lord, the old man's smile freezes, but he quickly replaces it with a more humble grin, bowing deeply.
Thank you, my lord. No gift could be more generous. This fortunate slave is yours now. As your most loyal servant, I present today's finest gift, a token of our deepest respect. We hope you will like her, my lord.
Everyone's gaze shifts towards the bidder, and not far from him stands a bulky man with a large head, the very lord of Eastertown.
2,000 silver shields. Bold of him. But I bet he won't pay a single penny. Plenty of people lining up to kiss his boots.
The Lord's gaze locks onto the girl, his dark purple tongue flicking over his thick lips like he's already tasting her. Ugh.
Look at that beast. I've heard he's got a house full of girls, just for him and his twisted, powerful friends to play with. When they're done, they toss the bodies in the wild. Now she's in his hands. Who knows what he'll do to her? Poor girl. If it were me, I'd just end it quick. Better than suffering and still meet the same fate.
Ian doesn't want to listen, but Dai's words snake into his ears, poisonous and inescapable. His gaze is fixed on the girl. The wooden stage holds more than just the girl, yet it feels like she's the only one there. She stands alone at the center, as if the world has turned its back on her. The scene tears at Ian's heart. He knows she's just a stranger, a fleeting encounter. He knows nothing about her, and she doesn't know him. He can't save her, can't buy her freedom, even if she cries for help. She's no more pitiful than the other slaves. They're all poor souls, none more deserving of life than the other. Ian understands all this, yet his heart aches anyway. His mind stays clear, but he won't lie to himself about what he feels. The girl is different. The girl, too obedient and fragile to resist, follows the chain-yanking old man with bowed head. When the Overlord seizes her, clipped winged bird, disheveled hair like ruffled feathers, she vanishes into the carriage in an instant. The crowd lets out disappointed cries. The Overlord squeezes his bulky frame into the carriage. The land beast lifts its hooves and the wheels start rolling. The ornate vehicle takes a turn and soon disappears at the end of the street. Ian drops his eyes, refusing to imagine what might happen to the girl. Like Dai always says, this world treats everyone equally and cruelly. Souls that pass by can only struggle on their own, too worn to meddle in each other's fates. Dai scratches his face. Noticing Ian's distress, for once, he doesn't mock his friend. Instead, he places an arm around Ian's shoulder and gives it a reassuring pat.
Some things you just can't change. Let's go.
They follow the crowd and leave the square. Ian doesn't recall how he left Eastertown, but he remembers Dai's arm shoving him forward, firm, insistent, not letting him look back. The image of the slave girl still fills Ian's mind. He yanks his arm free from Dai's grip and makes his choice. Save the slave girl. Add to Steam wishlist. Ah, clever. That's fun. So when you click that, it opens up the Steam page for you to add it to the wish list. That's amazing. Okay. Thanks for playing! We look forward to seeing you again. Hey, I actually made it to the end of the thing. I did it! Yay! I thought there was going to be, like, actually 5 chapters. But, I guess that'll be the full experience. Very, very neat. Honestly, this art is so gorgeous. I could keep looking at it for ages. The battle system is fun. It's very simple. If you played anything like Slay the Spire or just a deck builder roguelite, you should be able to, you know, recognize the elements here pretty easily. It's pretty quick to pick up on how to play it. This was a lot of fun, and I like that they're going to incorporate a reading mode too for anyone who wants to experience the story but doesn't want to play the battles. So yeah, lots of cool stuff here. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw of Forsaker. Thank you again to, hold on, where's my little notey note? Thank you again to Blade Lantern Studio for asking me to check it out and giving me a key for the demo. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, as I said before. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I will see you later.